Or could feed into fire as well. Blizzard!
Blizzard!
Hey man, thanks for giving us up to horny. Arrows? No, I tried arrows as well. They don't work. I can't, like, clearly, like, there's information down here. There's probably one at level 50 as well, but I can't. Does it work for you, Hornu? Times you're planning on going to bed healthily, probably in, like, about 2 hours? 2 to 3 hours? You can't scroll down. It's just a bug. Very irritating bug. Didn't expect anyone to get to 40, 50. Oh boy. My degeneracy knows no bounce, chat. Yeah, I sold 3 of those. Hardful. Press. Two, 3 hours? I don't. Nah, no. I think a good. Well, let me see here. The dungeon is friendly fire just allows a boss though. No, I didn't see. Because I wasn't trying to shoot you. Oh, it's the ice spikes that have friendly fire. A good thing I took the extra 10% HP. Is there a specific reason I start at 1 PM and not at 11? I mean, there's a few. One is I want to do my workouts and all my chores in the morning. So the reality of me waking up at 6 AM every day to start stream at 11, or like 7 AM to start stream at 11, is, I don't think, sustainable. Number 2, in the past, starting at 11 didn't like yield any advantage, and I'd have to end stream earlier because it's just unrealistic to stream 13 hours a day. And then there's a lot of our audience is North America evening based, so then they would miss streams at the benefit of, I guess, EU hours being a little better. The thing is, listen, there's no right or wrong answer here, by the way. Yeah, it's like that's why I'm down to even like today was a bit of an experiment, like to see numbers and stuff. You seem to have way more viewers during these hours. Well, part of it's the game too, but it's because like streaming overnight, when people stop streaming, other people filter to different channels, right? And they might end up sitting in the channel. So the fact that I was streaming overnight when doing the graveyard shift when not a lot of people stream, that's like one of the ways like Tally built up like a big following, right? Because he's on in like shit hours when nobody else is. But I don't know, like there's honestly no right or wrong answer here. Perhaps mixing in both worlds is something that's been on my mind, right? So like 2-3 streams a week, we do start at 11, end a bit earlier. The other 3-4 streams, we do our 1 PM start. So how many people can watch you at 4 or 5 PM anyways? I mean, I don't know. How many NA people watch me when they're working, right? That's like a completely schedule dependent thing. Like it's impossible to assume everyone's working and can't watch till like 6 or 7 PM. Some people work from home and watch. Some people watch anyway. Some people are unemployed. Some people have graveyard shifts and they're awake during the day. Like, I don't know. It's definitely something that's been on my mind. I mean, the only way to like know these things is to try them. To try a lot of these things, right? The thing is, like, one sample pool doesn't mean anything, really. Could just be an off day, could be a lucky day, could be whatever. Could be a new game popping off. Stream replay the last 12 hours. That's, believe it or not, kind of the meta right now. Oh, let's go do level 60 shit. Oh, wait, I think I gotta repair that. Yeah. Why do you ask, Risky? Usually you ask these questions with a motive, knowing you. This is okay. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, listen, like, if it's like a, hey, man, literally everybody in the community would like it and benefit more from, like, that kind of start time, I'm not opposed. But it does mean that we would end streams earlier, right? It's not, hey, let's add 2 hours of streaming a day. It's, hey, let's shift streaming hours by 2 hours. So, bear those kind of things in mind. He said 2 to 3 hours, which should be around midnight your time. I asked just because you had chosen to go to bed now or in an hour and start earlier. Yeah. Whatever makes you more money. I mean, yeah, like, also streaming in, like, prime time at 11 a.m. You know who else is streaming during those times? Literally everyone else. That, you know, I'm in a category with. Who are people gonna go watch Mirko? Right, when we're streaming like Once Human at 11 a.m. Or like Dan or whatever. I'm biased, okay. I'm just saying generally. Even people without bias that are like, oh, I heard about this game. Right, who's gonna go down the list, right? Guys, this isn't like, are you a fan of Co or not? I'm just giving an example, yeah. Honey glazed meat. But either way, like, there's no right or wrong answer here. And I think the only way to really know what's, like, better is to just have metrics on both. Right? If I were to be like, okay, guys, listen, for the next, like, month, on, like, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or, like, whatever, based on the schedule, we're gonna have, like, 2-3 days where we start at 11 a.m. And then we get some numbers, right? And then it's kind of like, oh, well. What I do notice, for instance, is at, like, usually around, like, 11:30 p.m. my time, right? Because I Hawkeye my numbers all the time, obviously. Like, the numbers start to go like this. They go down because everyone's going to bed. And the people who are, like, night owls and stuff like that, degens like me, they stay up. But numbers, like, go down clearly at around 11 p.m. my time, Eastern, on weekdays specifically. So, at that point, it's like, well, is there a point streaming until, like, 1-2 a.m. right now when I could log off and do YouTube, right? Or, like, go to bed earlier or whatever. Either way, there's lots of things to consider. But I think realistically we are going to be trying that. Today was honestly kind of like, in my mind, like, from your guys' perspective, you're like, oh, lol, Sloot's, like, ruining a sleep schedule. For my mind, it was the following. I'm fixing my sleep schedule. It's phase 2 of the game, so we went ham on it. I stream overnight, and frankly, it's during dead hours, so people are more inclined to see a stream like mine than other people who aren't streaming anymore. Maybe you pick up a host or two, a raid or two from friends that you have in the community. And also importantly, just get numbers, right? Because I have noticed, like, in the past, when we binge some of these games, especially newer games that are hype, when I go, like, semi-ham, I go to, like, 3, 4, 5 a.m., right? We get that dip at, like, 11 p.m. because people are going to bed. But I go enough, yeah, Mr. Cat, I go enough into the night that people start waking up in EU and whatever, and they tune into the channel because, well, Co's not streaming, right? Blah, blah, blah. So there is something to be said about there's always been something to be said about early bird gets the worm, right? What was the two things we just made? Or just discovered? Honey glazed meat. Increases crit rate by 15% when hitting enemies affected by frost. No, that's not frost. And this one. Chance of successfully securing deviations by 50%. Okay. Cool. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta see what Mr. Cat's yelling about. Alright. Let's do this shit. Got space. Alright. Roll chat. Wait, hurry, I'm not doing the level 60 shit? How does bringing in more deals with companies work? It's literally just numbers dependent these days, for the most part. Like I've explained this on stream a few times. That's not to say like, how dare you ask again? It's very much a numbers dependent thing these days, more than it used to be. Back then, but like back a few years ago, it was a little more like, I mean, it still is like, who do you know in the industry and stuff like that. But a lot of it these days, especially because it's become like a more saturated market and industry, it's just like, okay, well, does this guy have 400 concurrent viewers over the past 30 days? No. Next. That's straight up, right? Like, do VOD view numbers mean anything? I mean, they do because commercials play, but not for like metrics that like partners and companies and stuff like that. I don't know, is that harsh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Kato, please, dude, come on. Horny, are you not doing this shit? Am I going alone? You have to get ready? I believe in you, you can do it. I think my goal is just to hit 50 and then we're Gucci. There's just nothing. I mean, I'm going to just go grind a POI. Cat, please, dude. What do you... I understand. I come to pet you and then you, like, walk away. And then you... Dude, he's just baiting me. He's just like hid in a cupboard when I went to pet him. And then when I left, he came back out and started meowing again. What trolling. You do it later? Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this. I mean, I do want to. Well, I'll go see. I don't just like grind a bit of XP and then chill. We'll see how like sweaty this is. Getting my haircut too. I've seen Jesse say stuff about streaming. Well, like, the thing is, and like, you know, just disclaimer, we've always had this discussion many times. So for people who are like, oh, here we go again. I mean, you guys are talking about it. Like, the more successful you are currently with streaming, the more you can say hoity-toity things like, play what you want and do what you like, and don't stream too hard, and the more you can get away with and not have to do, right? Like, that's just the reality of it. Why? Because you have the financial security to not give a fuck, essentially. Talk to meet school. And Rise Drive, thank you for gifting us up to Adverse. And Lithium, thank you. Oh shit, I missed some stuff. And Lithium, thank you for gifting us up to. Oh, horny wall. You haven't cut your hair in 3 years. Same. I see big streamers barely pull 4 hours. Yeah, but the thing is, on the flip side as well, streaming, going super ham on streaming. Yeah. Can't hear my mouth. You've left your sanctuary. Oh my god. Several cat hairs in my mouth. While still good and useful, is not as impactful as it used to be. Like, just grinding. Like, you have to diversify. I mean, you don't have to. You do whatever the fuck you want. But diversifying helps a lot more than just... Like, it's generally more useful to... Let's say, if you're going to do content creation for 12 hours a day, it's more useful to stream for 8 hours and do YouTube for 4 hours than it is to stream for 12 hours.
Your determination
But
to set things right
that
gave
being
me the
said,
courage to act. It wasn't easy
what I
to
said is
leave,
like completely true.
but it was time to take back what they stole from me. And to stop Mary from destroying us all with her insane plans.
Yeah, I think it's
Mary
48.
and her evolutionists imprisoned me here. It was where they experimented on me. Tortured me. I will never forget that. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Blizzard!
It's up to you.
Okay.
Sloot sausage, sloot sausage, sloot sausage, sloot sausage, sloot sausage.
Another tune. Thank you for the 6 years, buddy. Thanks for the Primarino, man. There will be cookies here, yeah. Having 250k viewers and chat unreadable? Blizzard! I mean... Blizzard! Oh, this is like an instant
Sloot
thing.
smug.
What, it's level 50. Level 60 is the outdoor content, interesting. Well, no. I mean, like, to me, the kind of streamer I am and the kind of community I like to have and the kind of community we do have is reminiscent of, like Kodan Baru. Like, that kind of thing. So to me, having that community and, like, that size of community, like, that's my goal. My goal is not to be, like... I don't fucking want to be like Asmongold with like 60k people like degenning in chat, or even Quinn with like, I mean, I love Quinn and shit, but like fuck, this chat is just absolute AIDS, dude. I don't know, he doesn't go insane, like, honestly. Oh yeah, we did go over 24 hours. Alright, let's do this mission. I'm probably gonna end this soonish. Oregon man, thanks for the 6 years as well. Way to show tune. Holy rally.
Bralisar gifted 50 tier 1 subs.
We're going to the big leagues, boys. Jesus, rally. Thank you very much. That is very nice of you.
I will give you one last chance.
Wait, do you actually fight her?
Give me the girl and join me.
Why didn't you save this for the Bruv night? So I could make Josh drink for no reason.
Enjoy this little game I prepared for you. All units, destroy the intruder.
New sub badge, Yelzer, for you and for Toon. Paid for pizza night? Oh, I already paid for pizza night with heartburn. Thinks I'm kidding. Cat, holy crap. He just went to take a poop. He's like already just meowing. Bro, what is wrong with you, man? God. Don't have the energy levels to deal with him right now. Raleigh, thank you again. It was very nice of you. Take the elevator to get inside the research lab. But once I go to bed, yeah. I'm committed to. I didn't realize this was an instant thing. I thought it was just going to be outdoor content. We were going to slam it for a bit, and then I go bed, I upload and play a bit of Hearthstone while I pass out.
Welcome.
What the fuck is this?
To the place of my birth.
What?
Father, our friend here wants to witness this miracle with us. Won't you show them a little hospitality?
How do you kill this thing? Can you not kill this thing?
Do not disappoint me, father.
Yes, Mr. Animal. Right away, Mr. Animal. Whatever you say, Mr. Animal. That thing still chasing me? Probably turn around and see.
Mr. Ames should be given a quiet, restrained welcome. My father has never been a fan of
Oh,
grand
so this is
displays.
her dad? Reincarnated as some fucking crazy
vast
fucker?
sums in this facility, and we must show him that his investment has not gone to waste.
Ow.
That we have something to show from our years of research. Oh, and tell him that the girl is now completely under our control, and that we have detected the secrets of her sublimation. We have secured humanity itself inside.
You being Swedish, you can't watch his streams?
And the
Whose
girl is
streams?
ready to be
Forzen?
devoured
I assume you're
like
talking
a
about?
light
Because he said he's Swedish.
Mr. Ames can eat the girl alive if he wants to. And then, all of Rosetta,
Find Mr. Ames'
all
research
of
log.
what's left of humanity, will bow down before us, the evolutionists.
He's still chasing me. He doesn't really seem to do much of that.
From daughter
I mean, I guess it would be really AIDS if he like one-shots you constantly while chasing you in this long mission while you're looking for something. Dude, just put what is this? Go. Oh, you gotta like rank up the cards. Sir, are you okay? Ow. Bathrooms. Yeah, sorry, I'm like, we like started like a big conversation and I started this mission, so I'm kind of like half popping in. Still talking about this. But, yeah. I mean, that's just the way it goes. It is, I mean, to be honest, like many businesses, like the rich get richer, but not just financially. With like financial security, right? That's why like a lot of streamers like that are in the like Dan to Co range, let's say. They don't do like YouTube, right? They don't do like a Let's Plays YouTube. A lot of them, they don't like produce YouTube content. They don't stream the same hours because they can fucking afford to. Right? They can afford to be like, I'm gonna play this game and have half the viewers for like a week. That's okay. Because their half of the viewers is like still mounds larger than most streamers. And they'll still get offered like deals and sponsorships, so it doesn't fucking matter. That's why like fucking makes me angry. Even when I had like a much bigger stream with WoW, that like I never was like, oh, just do what you like, guys. That's like, I fucking hate when people say that shit. What the hell is this? Find Mr. Ames' body and destroy it. Or just pop him. Shot him in the cheek. Okay, so that monster won't chase me anymore now. Can't make money sleeping? Hey, I mean, you can. There's a sleeping section on Twitch. There's a panty shot there. What the fuck?
Give it up, Barry. We will never let you succeed.
Is that what you think? That this is a matter of you letting me succeed? With you standing here before me, my plan is already complete.
Suddenly. Okay.
The force of evolution is unstoppable. This time, humanity will reach a higher plane of existence than it has ever known before. But
He's like
for
actually kind of
that,
banging.
humanity must yield. Including you. Mayfly. Give in, Mayfly. Yield to the tide of evolution. Or
be crushed by it.
Bro, what was the point of that sexy walk? Jeez, I love 60.
I will protect you.
What? Wait, I was just about to LOS.
Keep going.
The fucking shotgun just pops off so hard, man. Seem to have built some pretty good synergy with this thing. Oh, we're done in the dungeon. Press escape to leave dungeon. I'm shocked that she got away. Very shocked. Oh, we dinged. We're level 50. We did it. He was here. Dennis. Okay, that's the one we can't do. One we can't do yet. Satisfaction is already being calm. Are you up to some challenges? Challenging season goals. What? Find a specialization unlocked too. Challenging season goals. We're level 92 for the battle pass. These season goals. Okay, well, we're done this. We have a message in the Forgotten Monolith. Okay. We're done that. Alright. I mean, these are just little tidbits we need to do. Are you even tired? I'm tired now, yeah. I think the worst of it was like 10, between like 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. I was like, man, I'm tired. Now I'm like tired, but I got a second wind, you know. But, well, I had a second wind a while ago. It's definitely starting to ramp down a bit now. Let me port back home. I see in your eyes on the rambling you were having earlier. Well, that's why I like kept being like, I'm gonna go. What? Like every time I took a break, I did like I stretched my legs, did jumping jacks, like 50 jumping jacks. That's what I did, like standing at the desk, and yeah. But like yeah, once like the evening hit again, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, you know, I shouldn't be okay though. I'm definitely gonna get off and go to bed soon. Get off and never wait by. Level 50 trail, it's the same. Stardust mining platform. Increased mining yield by 20%. Can mine Stardust when in a pollution zone. Stardust barrier formula. We saw this one before. Deviant power generator. Increased deviant power generators output by 15%. Red plasma rounds. Special ammunition used by Gatling cannons. They're extremely expensive but overwhelmingly powerful. There's no bullet drop in its trajectory. Deals tons of damage and has a large explosive radius. Can be kept for 24 hours. These are all kind of whatever. Not ideal. Not ideal. I don't even know what to take. Honestly, probably the first one is the least offensive. I respect. Yeah, I'm gonna take the first one. I can decide what to respect later. But yeah, that was a pretty flaccid way to finish off 50. That's for sure. Word. Okay, chat. I think it might be time for me to head off forever until tomorrow. We did 24 hours and 14 minutes. I'm not 100% sure, but my guess is those are soul-bound items, Cube, that you can't drop to other people, that you get from like achievements and stuff like that. So you can't just like farm on accounts and send more stuff to yourself, is my guess. I don't honestly don't know for sure. I'm just guessing because I've noticed them too. Like these ones have little links on them. And I've had some that are like these sanity gummies are linked as well, but I don't know. I want to discard them, so I'm not 100% sure. We can for science it tomorrow.